Okay, so she's only been in here about 5 minutes, and we have sheep, and she's doing really well with them. I don't know if you guys have sheep or llamas or anything, but she doesn't seem to care about them. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I am just going to ask her to do the come to me cue, and I'm going to tap her right on our croup up here. And the first thing they do is they move away, because everybody does a move away cue. We push them over, we tap them on the side, and they move away. So she has to show me how she learns. So I do this, it's a B.F. Skinner, and it's behavioral modification. And I put pressure on, and then when they move in the direction I want, I release pressure, and then I'll even give a reward. And if she goes the wrong way, I keep the pressure on. So I ask the question until she gets the answer correct, and then I release any pressure and reward her. So release and reward. So we'll just see how she does. Sometimes they kick at me, sometimes they run over me, sometimes I've had them bite me or bite at me. And sometimes they just try to figure it out. Sometimes they get really super nervous, so it just tells me a lot about her. So I'm going to start here. Her nose is towards the fence, and I'm going to tap her and ask her a question. She goes the wrong way. I continue to tap. The fence helps me. She gets a little bit nervous. I'm going to wait until she comes towards me. She's doing a little dance. It's actually kind of a nice little dance. Okay, so she kind of stepped up and kicked. She didn't know what to do, but she came towards me. Oh, that was good girl. Okay, so we're just going to ask again. There's a lot going on with the sheep, but she's being very good. That's the wrong answer. That was the correct answer, and she came towards me. Good job. So then I'm going to release all pressure and walk her away from the situation. Then I'll go back to my same target place or place of learning. I'm going to tap her here. She's going to go the wrong way. I'm going to wait for her to make the right decision. She's pretty sensitive, so I don't have to whomp on her like some of the warm bloods. They're kind of true to dumb bloods. I can just kind of ask her. Wrong way. Keep tapping. Not right. There we go. I like her little bump up. She gets a little bit like, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? She's kind of flipping her head, a little bit of nerves. She's a little frustrated. So we're just gonna walk her away again. Good job. She's gonna come towards me this time almost immediately. I think she understood it pretty well. I still don't have a lick and a chew. She's pretty tight in her jaw. So she tries super hard, and she doesn't release a lot of tension when she does get the answer right, but she'll get there. So we're going to tap here, and as I said, I knew she was going to come over. Good job. Very nice. Ooh, and there's the lick and chew. And as I say, we're in a brand new place, and the sheep are running around the outside, and she's doing fantastic. So when you take her to a show, and there's lots of crap going on, she's still going to listen. Okay, I'm going to ask her to come over. Good girl. I just barely touched her with the whip and she came over. That was very nice. Very fast learner. Do it again. Release. Listen to the sheep. Stand here. Hold my arm out. Wrong way. There she goes. Good girl. Nice job. So one of the faster horses that I've done, we had a pony last year that did it almost as fast as she did, but she's pretty darn quick at it. Very good. over. Good job. Nice. So you'd be able to get up on this big old beast from a mounting block, side of a fence, a horse trailer. She's doing great. So as I look at her here, and I've talked to you about this before, I believe, she needs some more muscling in her top line here, and you can see her neck is down, so her trapezius muscle isn't developed very well. So we're gonna start to see this fill up right in here, and her back and her withers, and especially right back here, and this bump will be gone over the top of her croup. She's very pretty. She's running around out there. So if I stand on a mounting block, hold my hand out, we're in just a little bit different position, and I'm going to ask her to think about what I want. Good girl. Nice job, baby. Good girl. Nice. There you go. That's it. That's it. No licking and chewing, so she just stays a little bit tight. Nice. That's fine. That's fine. So I'm not looking for perfection yet for her to come over and right to me. I'm just asking her to do the same thing in a different direction and a different target. And she did great.